And so I felt that I could trust you with information, and that's why I shared it with you. It wasn't because I had a big mouth. There's a lot of information I also did not share with you. But there were certain things that I thought this is important for her to know to make Falcon Express successful and to get it going, and also to kind of bring you into the fold a little bit so that you weren't coming into the group not knowing what was happening.
Yeah, but I get it. But at one point too, it's one of those things where you're like, okay, if she's willing to share some of this really kind of secret information, and then it was like, well, who's your source? Who's your source? Who's your source? I'm like, I'm not going to tell you because this person has asked me not to. Even though I did connect Josh with the other boots that are on the ground so that they could collaborate. So say he has his daughter's birth or his kid's birth, I don't know if his daughter, but his kid's birthday today and he had to leave, that he could have told her, hey, this is where I saw him and go ahead and follow from here. And he didn't. So it's where it starts making me feel like, okay, first of all, the one person, not the one, the people, because there's a whole group behind the scenes with me as well that are not in the discords, that have not been shared because they've asked not to be, that have been working on this, and they don't need to be seen. I don't know. I just feel like it was all starting to become really ridiculous and catty, clicky, do as I say, not as I do. What's good for me is not good for thee type of deal. And that's fine. I mean, whatever works for you guys, like I said, I'll give you guys the information that I have up till now. And then from there, someone else Josh has every penny from the Venmo. He has the screenshots of everything in, everything out. And I would really like for him to make his Venmo public as well, so that all the other money that people sent him on the side is also transparent. And if he doesn't want Effie, then he can transfer it to someone else. I'm stepping back. If I see anything, if I hear anything, I'll let you guys know, but I'm going to step out of it. And it's because I don't want to deal with all of the side BS. And like I said before, I don't care about views and all that kind of stuff. Otherwise I wouldn't have deleted it all.
When they
to be transparent with the donations that he's getting.
Josh is right now.
Yeah, Josh said he'd even provide credit card statements.
Yeah, no, there's some other lady right now says, I don't need Josh to be transparent. Well, you should. Anybody that's taking donations, especially, sitting there and saying that other people are stealing, I don't know, to me, that feels like projection. And especially when he's not even sharing the locations when other people are donating to him. And if I'm asking for law enforcement, it's for a reason. Josh has done a lot. He sure has. But the problem is that he's doing a lot, I feel like, for himself. And I'm sorry, Josh, I know you're in here, but that's just how I feel. Because he's not sharing Falcon. The whole part of Falcon Express is videoing to gaslight his own footage for Netflix, but then also, in case the horse goes down or something happens, that we have that kind of information to give to law enforcement. But he can't engage. We've said that, 50 million times. And what does he do? He takes the bait right away. He calls him a bitch, and he turns around and calls him a bitch back on video. Like, that's not a red flag for you guys?
I mean, there's a reason I don't follow the guy around, even if I was local, because I have already said multiple times, I could not engage.
Yeah, well, hey, I have a feeling I would not be able to not engage either, which is why I have someone that he has no idea who she is. She's taken 3 different cars. She has spotted him and Josh didn't know half the time that these videos that he's gone and found Falcon was because of my girl. Because me telling her to go out where she was, and then that going over to Josh. She doesn't post anything because she doesn't want to be in the limelight at all. She's only doing it for time wasting. She's like, I just had surgery. I have nothing better to do. My kids are in school. I'm fine with it. I just want Falcon to be safe. But you can't engage. That was the whole premise behind it, is that you can't engage with him, because then he's going to claim harassment, and then he can claim stalking. You're setting it up to kill the whole operation.
But since then, he hasn't said anything.
Well, I don't think he's really found him to the point where he can say anything. He hasn't walked right by him and been in a place where he could park right there and say anything. He's not been in that situation again. And I can guarantee you, if Daryl were to go by...
I'm not going to say where. If y'all want to say where, that's fine. He was just in a feed store the other day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm not going to say it right. If you guys want to know, I'm private because I don't want him running.
Yeah.
Because I'm guaranteeing he's got somebody in here at this point.
Oh, that doesn't... I don't have a burner account because honestly, even though I have a large following, I suck at social media. But, it doesn't surprise me that he has burner accounts. It doesn't. No,
I mean, it might even be him. It could be his brother. It could be any family member, friends, whatever it is. But I can tell you that the people that he got into with Post are helping him tremendously.
Oh, I know.
Which is extremely sad, seeing as they are in the roping and reining industry and they know what a horse should look like. And they know what lameness looks like. So the people that they are in with is pretty, but they're protecting him and they've taken to him some places. And he's gone back and forth.
Yes, he's gone back, forth, up, down.
Mm-hmm. And that's him testing the waters. But I do know exactly where he's going.
But like,
I just don't want to say it on the live. But I'll tell you guys privately.
I understand. I wouldn't want you to say it either.
I mean, however, I can guarantee, Cyril, knowing who he is, and I'm going to say this out loud, is that he's going to post a video here really soon saying, "Oh, look at this," just to rub it in that he is not anywhere you guys think he is. But anyways. So I just wanted to put it out there that this is me stepping back and it's for Falcon, that if people are going to start getting, sidetracked onto stuff that is not true, like say the Venmo stuff, which again, I have receipts. It just kind of degrades everything that I've worked so hard on. And the one thing that I stand for in life is integrity, and I don't really give a shit if anybody cares if I'm wearing a helmet or not. I'll be honest with you, I don't care.
No, nobody was talking about the helmet thing. That was why I'm not in the group. I just happened to see screenshots, which you're not supposed to screenshot the group, but you know how people are.
Yeah, they're going
and there were several women talking about the Falcon Express in a very derogatory manner. And I tried.
If they don't know me, I don't care, to be honest with you.
I know. And I tried to tell you because I didn't know on Discord, and I don't have you on Facebook. And I completely forgot.
I'm ADHD and I have autism, so I talk in circles. Sorry.
But I was going to tell you, not because you were lacking integrity, but because people couldn't see things, they were assuming that. And butting heads or not, I did try to tell you, but it wouldn't go through on Discord. And just for your, to protect your own integrity. I saw it. I was going to tell you.
Oh, I don't care what anybody that doesn't know me says. But when the group of girls that I'm sitting here and working with, even if I'm still just reposting your stuff and commenting to boost it in the feed, in the algorithms, whatever, if it comes back to me that these people are talking shit, when all you have to do is say, "Hey, Tassie, can you send us over the screenshots from Venmo?" I'd be like, "Sure," which is exactly what happened. Oh, I didn't dump it on you. You were questioning my integrity, Josh. And so I gave you all the money to do it and be accountable however you'd like.
Like, I don't know. There might
Taylor, we're talking about $200. Well, $145 now, because I'd already paid him earlier for gas. Where's that noise? $145 now, because I'd already paid him earlier for gas. Where's that noise? $145 now, because I'd already
Can somebody call a priest?
Okay, there we go. I don't know why that happens on my lives.
I know it
We
did.
had that same issue the last time we talked, so that was weird.
So
but to go back, really quick, I want to go back to why I went live in the first place. I went live so that if people had questions, because I never said that Tassie said my name, or that the other creator said my name. However, it was implied enough for people to figure it out, and I'm sure that there were private messages shared with people too. So I wanted to give people the opportunity to ask me questions. If they wanted to ask me questions, and I would be transparent about it. So, because I saw a lot of people in the comments saying, why are we live right now and everything. That's why I went live. So I'm giving y'all the opportunity to ask the questions and get a better understanding of what's going on when it comes to that stuff. And I'm willing to, and since Basics here, we're willing to talk about all the Falcon stuff too. So ask your questions.
it's okay. It's not your fault. It did it the other day when I was live with Maureen. I got a phone call and it did it. She gave the money to Josh. She did not misappropriate money. Other people were making noise about it.
Mishandled?
She didn't misappropriate it. She didn't mishandle it. It was given to Josh, what was left. And there wasn't much given.
But there isn't really much of an update, you guys, right now. Unfortunately. That's the reason why I haven't done much